Good morning, everybody. Mike Vaki, PrinceandTrader.com, here with your Friday market webcast. So again, waterfall, Wile E. Coyote off a cliff, with a rocket strapped to his back, whatever you want to call it. We continue to sell off. Sell rallies has been the moniker of the day. We remain in this channel that I've been discussing. This is our third to fourth session in there, which is pretty impressive. The velocity of this drop is what's important. It's not, and people give it a misnomer. They'll say it's the biggest drop. It's not. I mean, there have been bigger moves over longer periods of time, but the number of handles we've lost in the period of time that we've lost them is, I don't know if it's the largest, but it's up there. Okay, so you're seeing something that is atypical. What I would say is that until this market finds some value somewhere, and we get a little bit more known about the virus, the coronavirus, and more importantly, the economic impact of the virus. I was saying this in the room yesterday. This is about the economic impact, potential economic impact, and the potential economic unknowns attached with this. That's what this is about. It's not about, we ran up to these levels, that or the other. Look, it's all sustainable until it's not. And we had a very good time buying this for a very long time, and we have had a very good time shorting this over the last 4, 5, 6 sessions. Years have been made in our place in the last 24, 48 hours. The volatility is basically redlined. It got to the point yesterday morning, and I don't say this very often, where there's a number of things that I track on the side to see, we're low, we're chopping up, this is kind of in a sweet spot today. Well, this is a little crazy. This is super crazy. Well, things are moving in such large chunks, it's probably untradeable. We got to back away. The open yesterday, and then the initial move down from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, I had my untradeable plus about 20%. And so at that point, you have to back away, because for us, we use disaster stops, and we always will, no matter the volatility, at 5 handles. And I don't think we've taken a -5 all week, but that's beside the point. The nice part about using that disaster stop for us is that as things get more volatile, we're actually taking less risk on a relative basis. But it got to the point where even if you're setting automated stops, it was so volatile yesterday morning in and around 10 to 10:30 that you had too much of an opportunity to get smoked at 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1 on that 5 handle stop before you would even have a chance to put that stop on, if you're just a regular old retail trader. And I cater to regular old retail traders. So there's a point there where we have to back away. Now they bounced that. They lifted it really nicely up into the 3160, 3170 area. And then we ended up coming in short when 90 couldn't hold and made lower highs. We were short 45 in the morning, which was nice. We sat out the rest of it, and then we got in short at 83.5, and we took our first 100 handle runner of the year in the afternoon, which was pretty cool. We traded a little bit last night, not much, and we'll see what we do today. But you've got the third standard deviation lower band there, the gray line. You can see it was touched. The second standard deviation lower band is up there around 3,000. So you have the possibility, you have the potential to go up and engage with 3,000 today. What happens after that remains to be seen. If it's the same market that we've seen, then these rallies are going to continue to get sold. For me, I'm not sure who the heck would want to be long into this weekend. That's an open-ended question that doesn't have an answer that people are going to be asking all day long. So it's really volatile. It's volatile to the point where it's very treacherous for retail folks to trade. And, yesterday afternoon in the room, things got a little quiet. Things got pretty serious. And what I said to them is what I'll say to you. The reason I started this thing is to keep people out of trouble. That's the number one job. I've said it for years. My number one job is to keep people out of trouble. My number two job is to teach people how to trade this stuff. And my number three job is to find some setups for you every day and do those 4 handles a day on average that we do in whatever the volatility. And this type of market, whether you trade equities, options, futures, whatever it is, trading this thing in a vacuum is an incredibly bad idea. So I have a 2-week free trial. Do I think we'll be this volatile in 2 weeks? No. So I would invite people to come in, trade in a community, and if you like it, stay. If it's not for you, that's cool too. But it really frightens me, and I get very, very concerned and very serious when there are people out there that are just kind of sitting there and don't know what to do. And that's why I started this place. All right, so 30 seconds on the tape. So here's the hourly band. You get the 9-day up in the distance. You got the 200-day. We're over 100 handles below that now. Like I said, lower band's right in around 3,000. 28.79 is your low. That's not the October 2019 low. That was like 28.55. So could we hit both 55 and 3,000 today? Probably. There's your hourly mid-band, 29.56 half. Volume weighted average price and our proprietary moving average 29.32. So let's, I'm going to take a step back like I would on any other day. Let's see how we open. It's a Friday. The open-ended question is who wants to be long into this stuff over the weekend? Do they gap it up? Do they gap it down? Nobody knows the answer to that. Anybody that tells you that they know the answer to that, I would really, really, I don't think you do. So take care, and I mean that today, okay? Take care, be careful, trade them well, respect risk, and, I thoroughly invite you to come in and take advantage of the 2-week free trial and see, if trading in a community is probably better for you than sitting around there trading by yourself. Because if you're getting murdered this week, we can help. Take care. Great weekend. Talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.